Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. Today I'm going to build a cocktail, but the purpose behind building the cocktail is really just to check this stuff out. This is called Blutanium. Yes, Blutanium, not plutonium, not plutonium, Blutanium. So this is from the folks at Blue Chai. I've reviewed their butterfly pea flowers, which are great in tea. We love the tea they make.
Awesome.
So maybe if I carry this at Awesome Drinks, we could just wholesale over the tea just for ourselves. So the ones we've done in the past, I believe it was the 4 Long Island iced tea. 4 Island, Long Island, I don't remember. But it was something that turned blue. Or was blue and turns purple. So Blutanium is very similar to a product by the Wild Hibiscus Company called Blur. And so it's for $19.95, I believe is what they listed on their website for. Basically what it is, it's like a powdered extract that you can add to cocktails, and when you bring citrus into it, like a lemon or a lime, it goes from blue to purple. So I wanted to see if it works. I haven't actually done this at all, so this could be a complete and utter failure. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to make a daiquiri, but I'm going to do it in 2 phases because I don't want to bring in the citrus first because it's going to change it to a different color. So my theory is I'll build it, put it in here, then I'll add in the citrus and give it a shake and see what happens. Not necessarily the way you would always do it, but this is more for experimenting with this as opposed to making the perfect daiquiri. So, the daiquiri we're going to use is the same one I use on Common Man Cocktails in the past, called the Classic Daiquiri, which is 3/4 simple syrup, 3/4 citrus lime, and 2 ounces of rum. We use Bacardi, use your favorite, whatever it is. I'm going to use, in this case, the Mezan XO. If the cocktail's still here when my co-host arrives, Dan likes Mezan XO, so it would just be an appropriate thing to do. So here's our 2 ounces, and I'm going to do it in a glass. You could stir this at this point because you're not bringing in the juices, but I just wanted, it's more of the experiment for the stuff. So let's take some of the stuff. It says that you need a pinch. Holy Jesus. You need a pinch. There's a lot in here. In this vial. A pinch of Blutanium. So it kind of looks like that dust, that edible pearl dust. So we'll throw that in there. Except it's blue, in theory. And it sits right on the top. So we're going to need to shake that up with some ice and see what happens. I'm going to shake that up with some ice and see what happens. Yes. It's an experiment, and I had some spare ice that was just floating around. All right, folks.
All right.
Come on in for a minute.
I'm coming in.
So Dan makes it. Dan, what color is this?
What color is that? That is purple.
Damn it. You sure?
That's purple, yes.
I don't know. I just got here, but maybe I'm a little blind.
All right. I got this all under control. I need more Blutanium.
Okay.
This stuff. So it says I had to add a pinch of this stuff, right? And then
So
magic.
what is this stuff?
Magic fairy dust.
Oh.
So Blutanium is like a. Did you ever hear butterfly pea?
Butterfly pea?
Yep. It's
No.
a type of flower. Oh, nice. And
That's something.
it's kind of okay. We're gonna go with it. Kind of has a violet look to it, right?
That's definitely a violet.
There's way too much in there. But so here's where things get weird. Oops.
All right.
That was pretty weird. So I don't have any lime in there. So this is the worst daiquiri ever.
You have no lime in there.
No, because well, if I add the lime now, it's gonna.
Oh, okay. I see what's going on.
So I thought if I did this, or nah, that's stupid. Maybe if I do this, I don't think it's gonna fit in here, right? So it
It's
should
gonna change.
See, it's changing.
Yes.
But now it's not integrated all the way. And it has a lot of little blue pieces in there.
It does.
That's a little weird. So I thought we would. I can't really do anything with this. I was hoping I could just. This is gonna be messy.
You're not gonna do that.
I'm not gonna shake it. I just want to roll it
Oh, okay.
around a little bit.
Oh, do you think you're gonna dump back in? Let's see it.
So what are you saying? Is it gonna work?
Oh, I should have brought my smock with me, but. Oh.
It's magic. Now I don't know how much is sitting on the lip.
Yeah.
It could all be.
I could
This could
know.
just be a rainbow.
Oh.
No. Check it out. Check it out.
Look at that.
Look, isn't that like pro?
That is pro.
So
It's still purple.
but it's a different
It's a
color.
different-
No, it's more.
But
Purple.
the thing is,
It is.
you can.
It's not blue.
No, it shouldn't be blue now.
Okay, it shouldn't
because I
be blue
added
now.
the citrus.
Okay.
But
Oh,
it was lighter blue. It was more of a
More
violet
violet,
before.
yeah.
Now it's a purple.
Yeah.
But so again, I'm experimenting. I want to see what this did in a review where I didn't want to stage it. I want to be able to experiment with it and see people see me experiment with it at the same time. So now the question is it possible to get out the Blutanium nuggets?
Alcohol, alkaline just turned Blutanium.
Right? So let me pour this in here again. Watch if I spill this. That would be funny. Since I did all that
No,
crazy
you're
stuff. I just wanted to.
I haven't drinking anything yet. I don't really care.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. So I just want to see if I can catch the Blutanium pieces, and it looks like I can catch some of them.
Yeah, you need a real fine.
But that's not all. I don't think it really matters. So you haven't had any drinks.
No.
Try that and see if it's any good, and I'll figure it out. So it should taste pretty much like a daiquiri, right?
It tastes like a daiquiri.
And I prepared it with XO because I know that you've got some
It's my
of that at home
favorite.
now. Like
I got 3 bottles of
You
this
got
at
3
home
bottles.
now.
I have 4. They sent me another 3. I figured it would be perfect. You showed up.
This is
to that.
fantastic.
Yes, it is, and it's extra old. XO. It really depends on where the old starts to figure out how much extra would be.
It's really limey.
Is it?
That one.
Really? I pre-measured it. It's 3/4 sugar, 3/4 lime, and then 2 ounces of Mezan.
It's good. I mean, it definitely changed the color.
It did. It looks prettier than it did before. Kind of before it looked like you didn't do a good grenadine blue curacao mix. Like it was like a grayish almost, or violet. It looks cooler now, and the blue flakes don't really bother me too much because they kind of add to like the mystery.
Yeah.
But I really need to experiment a little bit more to see how much. This is a pinch of Blutanium powder. I probably did to this 4 pinches.
Maybe you need to do it with vodka. Maybe it needs to be more clear to come out really blue.
Yeah.
You know, or like a white.
That's why I have you here.
Yeah, see, you can do a white rum.
Okay, if that's true.
Do Bacardi.
The hell's this say? 1 ounce of vodka. I guess some Reka, and then I'll do a pinch like it says to do and see what color turns out.
Well, then we gotta add some lemon juice to it.
Yeah, but first we need to see if it even turns blue to start with, right? So with a pinch to grow an inch, this would be. Does that look like a pinch? I thought that was a pinch.
Yeah, that's a pinch.
Boom, pinchy. So you stir it, in theory, then we would know what really is gonna go. What's gonna go down? Oh no, it's blue.
That's blue. That's definitely
Okay,
blue.
so-
So maybe it was the color of the.
Yeah, it's the Mezan's got the aged color to it. So this really works best with Bacardi. I should have just went with Bacardi, but like, yeah, that's a pretty nice blue.
No, that's a pretty nice blue.
Yeah. So, well, son of a bitch. In theory,
Well, now you know.
I should just have to do this. And look,
Yeah.
purple. Boom.
See?
That's pretty sexy.
No, that's pretty sexy.
You guys can't see it,
See?
but
You see?
you can see it's purple now. Okay, so that's the magic is you have to use a completely clear spirit in order to make this, to give it the blue to purple blend. Otherwise, a little bit of dark brown with the blue gives you a kind of like a shark violet.
Yes.
If sharks could be violet.
It still changes the color.
No, it looks cool. I was just thinking, you know, from if somebody was to purchase this, they're looking for the wow factor,
Yes.
right? Because otherwise, you're just making daiquiri. So if you're gonna do that, you really want to use a completely clear either vodka. I would say never do that, but like a rum.
See, but how do you get the wow factor? So first you make it blue,
Yeah, you have to.
but somehow you gotta
You
show it to everybody,
then you have
and
to add
then
the
add the
citrus.
citrus.
Yeah.
So
So you bring them all out.
You have
and
to
then
do
you
that.
So Jen's got to
taste
make
it.
a drink that we can make that's clear,
Right.
that goes to blue, and then we can put a little bit of citrus in it. That's Jen's estimation.
That's what. And then what that does is now,
We're
like
not inviting him on the show
Yeah, see?
anymore.
in 3 days, Jen's gonna be like, now I've got to figure out how to do that. And, she's
And with watermelon juice.
Right. Oh, I have a drink with watermelon.
This one.
I do have watermelon juice this week. So this is $20. Now here's the Blur stuff. I asked them, I'm like, listen, I get it. Like, it's cool. But how is this better than Blur? Like, people are already buying Blur from me. So why would they buy this over Blur? And I think it was a she, whatever. The basic premise is there's a bunch in here.
Yeah.
A lot more, because we did this with a pinch, where the Blur, it comes in the dropper size, so you're going to get more out of this. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But the other two factors is, one, I think the Blur has more sugars in it. This doesn't need any of that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it needs to be stabilized, and it needs to be refrigerated.
Yeah.
So the minute you open Blur, you've got, its lifetime is expiring, like as it sits longer and longer. This, you're going to go.
Forever.
So you can literally just put this in your pants and wherever.
You can put your stogie in it when you're done. I mean, it's
So, I mean, this is better for probably more people like me that, like, I don't need to go create 40 cool cocktails that do this crazy stuff in a big batch. Even if I did, there's probably still enough in here. But I'm going to do this every now and then where I'm going to be able to pull something out and be like, guys, watch this trick. Jen made this drink because Dan said it was important.
Exactly.
Boom. And now you can do it, and you don't have to keep it stored in your refrigerator.
Yes.
Now, at the same time, I sell Blur on my website. So I'm basically saying this product is cool, and maybe it's more worth considering than Blur, even though I sell it. They've already given me a wholesale price list, so I could sell this
so we
too.
could sell that.
I'm,
Are the colors any different
No.
between the two?
no, it's really just blue to purple.
Just blue
it's
to
the
purple.
same. It's the same extract. It's the same butterfly pea. For whatever reason, that
One's
flower
liquid,
does that.
one's powder.
Yeah. And the flower is just magical in that way. You could do it for like tea. Like we had the tea leaves, like because the bluechai.com, these guys sell just the leaves. So you can put the leaves and you can make a tea, and then you add a little lime to your tea, and it goes boom, and it turns purple.
See, well, that's cool. So you can use it non-alcoholic, alcoholic.
Yeah, that's the beauty. Is a lot of the stuff. It's really just for.
So you can impress all your friends. It doesn't matter whether they drink or don't.
No, and you could just. No, I'm not gonna drink.
If they don't.
I'm not drinking a pure vodka. So there you go, friends. And I've been meaning to do the Blutanium review. Now I could say it's in the books. Well, I still have to edit it and all that crap. And it's gonna be a long edit because I watched across the screen a few times.
Yeah. I'm gonna take that out. I'm just gonna up here.
It's gonna be pretty cool. And if you can always watch the live streams, cfclivestream.tv on Friday nights and stuff like this happens, and you can see it all on edit.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, especially for here.
Yeah.
Because you drink
Then you can drink
and keep drinking.
and keep drinking. Keep drinking.
All right.
You want to see the purple disappear?
It's gonna happen. Oh, by the way, my co-host Dan, he was not here in the intro.
Yeah.
So there he is.
I am here now.
Yeah. Good. We're done. We're shot drink.
Awesome.
It's gonna go bad and you're gonna hate this tequila? No, but that tells me and you at home, if you have an older bottle of tequila and you have a newer bottle of tequila and you're trying to figure out which one's better and that one's 2.5 years old.